Hello everybody, welcome to our team submission for MakeUC. Myself Mohammad Arshad along with my teammate Mohammad Anzar Ahmed have developed this web app CodeBook. So CodeBook is a go-to platform for all the computer science students who code regularly, or it can be for software engineers as well, or basically anyone who write codes. So this is the landing page of our website that we have created using HTML, CSS and JavaScript, and for the backend we have used Django and Python. We have also leveraged OpenAI's GPT-3, which is an immensely powerful natural language model. So this is join us button, which basically prompts the user to register and join our coding platform. So there are four main features of our website. I'll walk you all through one by one. So this is the code snippets feature. In our software engineering career, personally, we have faced many situations where we wanted to look up how to do something in a particular language over and over again. So in that case, it would have been really helpful to create a repository of such popular snippets. Let's say here this user Sarah, she has posted a couple of snippets here that she can access regularly, and it is available for other users as well. I can also add one of my snippets. Let's say I have a problem every time I initialize a Git repository, so I can just write the command for that and say initialize a Git repo, and I'll click submit, and here you go, my code snippet has been added. I can filter these snippets by the languages also by clicking SQL or Python, and I can do a quick search as well. Wait a second. On the right hand side we have a chatbot, which is much more than a chatbot and is more like a search engine. Let's say while practicing our coding assignments or doing our computer network course, we come across a problem. Let's say, what is Adam optimizer for machine learning? I'll just ask what is, although I did make a typo, but it is going to understand it and give a very precise as well as a defined answer. So this was the code snippets feature. Now moving on to our next feature, the AutoCode feature. So what the AutoCode feature does is simply takes an input from the user and generates a code based on the prompt. Like, let's say, write a code in Haskell to generate a Fibonacci sequence of a given number. And as soon as I hit enter, it's gonna generate a piece of code for the same. And here you go, here we have our answer. So this can be super helpful for all the students out there, as they often forget the syntax or the logic behind a particular program. Now moving on to a third feature, the explain code feature. As the name suggests, it basically explain a piece of code. So let's say I want to understand what this particular piece of code does in that I have used to make this particular application only. I'm gonna paste it here and click submit. And this is gonna generate a really well defined and an elaborate answer for the same. Yeah, there you go. So this was the third feature. So moving on to our final part, the translate code feature. So what this simply does is translate a particular piece of code from one language to another. Let's say I say hello make UC in Ruby, and I want to convert this to let's say C#. All I have to do is submit, and it's going to convert this particular piece of code from Ruby to C# successfully. So these are the four main features of our application, which can greatly help all the students who are learning to code and are new to programming. Also, it can be super handy for people who are professionals as well, as it can save them a lot of time that they'd spend searching the internet for explaining, translating, and finding codes, which can at times be a really daunting and cumbersome process. A couple of features that we couldn't implement due to time crunch was making a user profile so that it could become more like a social media app for computer science folks. Also, we wanted to add a discussion forum where people could ask questions and connect. So that's all from our side. Hope you like it. Thank you.